Let's face it, there is so much writing to do in academia that it's hard to keep up. From grant applications to journal articles to maintaining your web copy, the list is endless. Who has time not just to write their text, but to polish it to a high shine? Some help would be nice, right? That's where we come in. Supporting and developing texts is bread and butter here at Mind Your Way, so we want to run you through one of our most popular services, our signature editing process. It pairs glamour, a fusion of structural editing and storytelling principles, with grammar or copy editing. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we edit a single word, we want to start with an honest, constructive conversation. This is because more often than not, a first draft doesn't contain all the information we need to tell a compelling story. Essential facts are usually missing from the page. So we begin with the story coaching interview. The Glamour editor will lead you through a phone conversation, exploring your project's selling points and clarifying content as needed. Every interview is different, but pulling rabbits out of hats is not unusual. Whether that rabbit is new language to pinpoint what your work truly contributes to the world, or a nice way to reframe a weakness in your application for promotion. Now, armed with additional information straight from the horse's mouth, your editor can get started on the Glamour edit. With insights from the interview, your editor gets hands-on with your draft. They review its structure, pitch, flow of argument, reasoning, and expression, and they rewrite aspects of the text if needed. The Glamour edit targets the underlying narrative structure, the architecture of a text, the stuff that carries and captivates. Are its ideas clear and well constructed? Are they justified, evidenced, and explained so that the importance and the so what are obvious? Is it engaging? This is story, not in once upon a time form, but as a means to shape how a reader experiences your ideas. Your editor makes suggested edits using Word's track changes function, so you can see and consider what's been changed. Once your editor has completed their first round of revisions, they will put the evolving draft back in your hands. As the author, your specialist input is essential. Now you have a chance to consider the changes to structure and pitch and to develop the work further. That wraps up the Glamour edit. Next up, the Grammar edit. This final phase focuses on small but crucial details, ensuring that spelling, grammar, punctuation, and style are consistent and accurate. Our Grammar edit operates at the micro scales to give you accurate and effective word choice and sentence structures throughout the text. Again, your editor tracks the changes made. If you've opted to add them into your service, visuals and graphics might also be treated during this stage. Then it's back to you for one more feedback loop. All up, both you and your editor have devoted time and attention to the process and to working collaboratively. Now you have a text that is compelling, convincing, and cuts through the crowd. A beautifully crafted, highly polished gem.